Alright, Schlockmeisters fans, by request, we're going to watch Sorority House Massacre. Haven't seen this one in a long time. Let's check it out. Meet Beth.
What happened? It must have all started the moment I entered the house.
The house is a sorority house, and here's her story.
Well, if you need anything, I'm at the end of the hall. Thanks. And you'll see, after a weekend with us, you're going to want to join this sorority.
Where are you going?
She seems to have some sort of psychic link to this sorority house.
In the house?
This is kind of like a dream here. And then she sees this when she's in the room all by herself. So the house mother's going away for the weekend.
Oh, thanks, honey. You girls have a good time, too. Oh, remember to keep the doors locked. And remind Linda she always forgets.
Who are you?
Give another 5 milligrams.
So that's a guy who's in a mental facility. We have a clothes try-on scene where 3 of our 4 ladies get topless several times.
God, how could you afford all these? I mean, I'm into access as much for that.
Meanwhile, the guy who's locked up is now going to find a way to escape. He stops at the hardware store on his way over to the sorority. Then he steals a family truckster.
Hey, that's my car! Stop!
The girls have a slumber party with some boys and tell horror stories.
They watch TV in this very room.
And Beth is constantly having nightmares. Well, Beth had a dream that a knife was hidden in the fireplace under a brick. And sure shit. A little while later, outside the sorority, Beth is remembering or reliving a story when she was 5 years
How
old.
old are you?
Beth.
Somebody killed her whole family,
I'm 5,
except her.
but I'm...
Meanwhile, there's a couple who set out a teepee outside, and they were about to make love, and our killer comes in and gets the woman. The guy runs in the house and leaves her.
Look, I just killed Tracy. You cut the line.
You better not be joking.
This is for real, you guys. I swear it's for real.
There's a killer outside, and now he's inside, and the chase is on. So anyway, they find a fire ladder. One of them goes out, but our killer apparently went back outside too. Of course, the fall didn't kill him. We figure out that the killer is Beth's brother, and she's just repressed memories. She was too young. And this house is where it all took place. It's now a sorority house. That was the link she had. Anyway, killer's back in the house. course, he's not dead again.
I'm not Lauren anymore, you son of a bitch!
That's it this time. And we've come full circle to the beginning of the movie now.
Beth.
Alright, let's talk about Sorority House Massacre. This is a movie that I taped off of cable. I had it on a beta tape, a Sony tape, I think. I taped it maybe in 1986. I used to look through the cable guide and decide what I'm going to tape that month. And I knew nothing about this movie. I wasn't planning to tape it. But then I think I caught a little bit of it or something. I thought, you know what? I should probably get this movie taped. And that's what I did. The director of this movie, I think, was an assistant director on Slumber Party Massacre, a movie I reviewed not too long ago also. So obviously there's a similar vein here in both of these films. It's a cast of virtually no one, and what happens here is there's a girl who's like maybe 19 or so. She's going to join a sorority, a sorority house. So she goes to the sorority house. She's going to spend some time there, basically to find out if she wants to join the sorority or not. She seems to have some sort of psychic link with this house, and she doesn't know why. We'll find out later. Her name is Beth. She starts having weird dreams about being stabbed and somebody killer stalking the place. Meanwhile, the killer that she's thinking about actually is a real killer, and he's in some sort of mental institution or something like that. He escapes and heads right to the sorority house after killing somebody in a hardware store and stealing a station wagon. Then he goes over there and he stalks a place and starts killing people there. What it turns out is this house, the sorority house, apparently was an actual residence at one point where Beth lived when she was a little girl. And when she was 5 years old, her older brother killed the entire family, tried to kill Beth, but Beth survived by hiding in this vent or something like that. And her brother is this guy who's been locked up in the institution who has now escaped at the exact same time that his sister is trying to join the sorority. So go figure, right? So anyway, he's coming back to try to kill her to finish the job. He kills just about everybody else. Eventually, they smack him with a shovel, and then I think it was Beth who actually stabbed him in the back of the neck and killed him. That's it. Not much of a film, but that's it. 73 minutes long, very short. It's got a few nude scenes scattered throughout here, some topless girls. Interestingly, the lead actress who played Beth, she was supposed to do a nude scene. There's a nude scene where all the girls are like trying on clothes and they're topless in this bedroom. She was supposed to be nude too, and the script called for it, and she refused to do it. So they said, Johnny, just sit on the bed and watch then. So that's what happened. So that's what she does. So anyway, yeah, there's actually not bad gore scenes for this very low-budget film. It's okay. I mean, for what it is, I guess it's okay. They did make a sequel, Sorority House Massacre 2, which I think was also called Nighty Nightmare. I have that movie as well, too. Actually, of course I have. It's right here on the back of this disc. Both of them here. So anyway, yeah, that's it. Sorority House Massacre. Again, it's just typical 80s slasher, very cheaply made. Probably not overly well known, and certainly not very well liked amongst actual real critics. But for people like me, yeah, it's okay. So anyway, check it out. Let me know what you think about it. It's Sorority House Massacre, and it was done by request. It's been requested for a long time. I finally got to it. Sorry it took so long. Watch it. Bye. Leave some comments.